Have you ever wondered who the truly happy person in life is? In a world where we are constantly chasing success, wealth, and validation, it's easy to feel overwhelmed when things don't go as planned. But what if the secret to staying calm, even when everything seems to be falling apart, lies in a simple shift in perspective? Let's dive into a profound story by Gautam Buddha that reveals the timeless wisdom of finding peace in the present moment. This tale will not only inspire you but also teach you how to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. The story of the poor man and the monk. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a very poor man. He struggled to make ends meet, often going to bed hungry. Every time he saw a wealthy person, he would lament in his heart, "Oh God, why have you made me so poor? Look at these rich people, enjoying their lives, while I struggle for every single penny. I don't even have a broken coin to my name, and these people are wasting money. Oh God, make me rich too." One day, as he was complaining, a Buddhist monk passed by. The monk overheard the poor man's grievances and approached him with a gentle smile. "Why are you so troubled?" the monk asked. "Why do you seem so unhappy? What is bothering you?" The poor man sighed deeply and replied, "Oh, revered one, I am deeply unhappy. I am very poor. I don't even have enough money to eat. I long for every penny. I have no one in this world. I want to be happy. I want to be rich. Can you tell me a way to become wealthy quickly so that I lack nothing?" The monk looked at him intently, his eyes filled with compassion. After a moment of silence, he said, "Come with me." The first rich man, the blind wealthy man. The monk took the poor man to the house of a wealthy man. The poor man was amazed by the grandeur of the house. The walls were adorned with intricate carvings, the floors were made of polished marble, and the air was filled with the scent of exotic flowers. The poor man's eyes widened in awe. "Oh, revered one," he said, "if I were this rich, I could do anything. How joyful it must be to live in such a house." The monk smiled and said, "That's why I brought you here." He then approached the wealthy man who was sitting in a luxurious chair and asked, "You have so much wealth, such a luxurious house and all the comforts. Are you happy?" The wealthy man sighed and said, "Oh, revered one, how can I be happy? I was born blind. Money cannot buy happiness. The truly happy people are those who can see the beauty of this world. I wish I could see, even for a moment. I would give all my wealth just to see my parents, my relatives, and this world once." The monk then turned to the poor man and said, "You have a great opportunity. If you wish, you can give your eyes to this man and take all his wealth. You will become rich, and he will gain the ability to see. What do you say?" The poor man was shocked. He hesitated for a moment and then said, "No, no. Or what would I do with wealth if I couldn't see? I won't give my eyes." The monk replied, "Think again. Such an opportunity may not come twice." But the poor man refused. The second rich man, the wealthy man without hands. The monk then took the poor man to another wealthy man's house, even grander than the first. The poor man was astonished. The house was surrounded by lush gardens, and the interiors were even more opulent than the previous one. "Oh, revered one," the poor man said, "I have never seen such a luxurious house." The monk approached the wealthy man and asked, "You must be very happy. You have such a grand house, so much wealth, and all the comforts. You must lack nothing." The wealthy man replied sadly, "Oh, revered one, how can I be happy? My hands are paralyzed. I am disabled. What use is all this wealth if I cannot even use my hands? I would rather be poor, but have my hands back." The monk turned to the poor man and said, "You have another opportunity. You can give your hands to this man and take all his wealth. You won't even have to give your eyes this time. What do you say?" The poor man was horrified. He shook his head and said, "No. What would I do with wealth if I couldn't use my hands? Is there no wealthy person who is completely healthy and happy?" The third rich man, the wealthy man, betrayed by his wife. The monk then took the poor man to a third wealthy man who owned a palace. The poor man was in awe. The palace was magnificent with towering spires and golden domes. "Oh, revered one," the poor man said, "this man must be very happy. He has such a grand palace, so much wealth and all the luxuries. His life must be full of joy." The monk approached the wealthy man and asked, "You must be very happy. You have such a grand palace, so much wealth, and all the comforts. Your life must be full of joy." The wealthy man replied, "Oh, revered one, how can I be happy? My wife has betrayed me. She loves someone richer than me. Today I realized that wealth cannot buy happiness. When the heart is in pain, what use is wealth? I am so unhappy that I have decided to kill my wife and her lover." The monk then asked the wealthy man to arrange food for them, along with some pieces of glass. The wealthy man, who respected monks, did as asked. When the food was served, the monk mixed the glass pieces into the wealthy man's food and said, "Now you can eat." The wealthy man was shocked and said, "Oh, revered one, how can I eat this? There are pieces of glass in the food. If I eat this, I will suffer greatly, and it might even kill me." The monk smiled and said, "You understand this, but you don't understand that just like this food, there are people in your life who are like pieces of glass. If you keep holding on to them, they will only cause you pain. The solution is to remove them from your life and focus on what you have. Your daughter, for example, is longing for your love. Isn't it your duty to care for her and raise her? Happiness is already within you. Just remove the thoughts of killing your wife and her lover from your mind, or else it will lead to a terrible outcome." The wealthy man understood and thanked the monk for saving him from committing a sin. The lesson: finding happiness in the present. As they left, the poor man asked the monk, "Is there no one in this world who is truly happy?" The monk replied, "Why aren't you happy? You don't have the sorrows of these wealthy men. You have your eyes, your hands, and your health, yet you are unhappy because you chase what you don't have. The key to happiness is to live in the present moment, enjoy what you have today, and work towards what you want in the future. But don't let the worry of the future rob you of the joy of the present." The poor man realized that he was, in fact, happier than the wealthy men he had met. He had his health, and that was more valuable than any wealth. Applying the lesson to your life. This story teaches us a profound lesson. True happiness comes from appreciating what you have in the present moment. Whether you are rich or poor, the key to staying calm when everything falls apart is to focus on the present. Let go of what you cannot control and find joy in the simple things. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of material success. We often forget that happiness is not a destination but a state of mind. By shifting our focus from what we lack to what we already have, we can find peace and contentment even in the most challenging times. So the next time life feels overwhelming, remember this story. Take a deep breath, focus on the present, and trust that happiness is already within you. If this story resonated with you, share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the wisdom of staying calm and finding happiness in the present. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing stories. Comment below. What did you learn from this story? How do you stay calm when life gets tough? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. Share the wisdom. If you know someone who is struggling to find peace, share this video with them. Sometimes a simple story can change a life. Subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our inspiring content.